Good morning, everyone. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will wait for few minutes, one more minute to others, let others to join. Then we will start our new session for this semester. So all of you are aware of the subject. So what is the subject which we are having today's class? Yes.
Is image processing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the subject name is image processing, or basically we can say we will deal with the images which are digital. So we can say digital image processing. Okay. Okay. We will wait for 1 minute, then we will start our session. Okay, I think most of you are joined. So very good morning to all of you. I hope my voice is audible to all. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so let us start the new session. So as you are already aware of, your classes for the sixth semester exam is already started from yesterday's. So in this semester, I am going to take the subject which is called image processing, or basically we will deal with the images that are digital in nature. So we can say digital image processing, right? So anyone has already studied about this subject, or it is completely new for all of you? Yes, anyone? So if there is no answer, so I can assume that. So it is a completely new subject for all of you. Okay, fine. So we will see what we require. So let me maximize this one. Yeah. So there are some prerequisites for this subject. So prerequisite means, so learning this, before learning this subject, you must have some of the knowledge of some of the basic knowledge of previous subjects such as data structure. Okay, so you must have a knowledge of data structure which you have already studied. So now question, why we require data structure? So as we are going to process the images with the help of some effective algorithm. Okay, so how we are going to process? Now, as the name topic suggests, image processing. Now, how the processing is done? Now the processing is done with the help of some effective algorithm. So if we are using the algorithm to process the image, then what happened? So I required some data structure, okay, or some effective data structure to store the data such a way that it can be effectively used. So that is the reason you must have a basic knowledge about data structure. Similarly, you must have a basic knowledge about the computer graphics. Okay, so you already studied the computer graphics, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, already studied the computer graphic. Why we require computer graphic? Now some of the operations you have to perform, like scaling, transformations, okay, or representation of image. The basic things about the image that you are already covered in a computer graphic. Okay. Now you have you must have some knowledge about signal and system. So I don't think any of you studied signal system. Did you study anyone about signal and system? Signal system पढ़े हैं कोई?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so it is basically electronic subject which is basically deal with analog and digital signal processing. Okay, जितने भी आपके analog and digital signal processing है इस पे deal होता है. And again in signal system, okay, or I can say digital image processing is a subfield of signal system which basically focus on images. Okay, और क्या बोल सकते हैं? The part of a signal system that are focusing on images are called digital image processing. ठीक है? Like so basically यहाँ पर हम लोग फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्मर वगैरह यूज करेंगे. फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्मर पढ़े थे मैथ्स में? फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So basically we use that Fourier transformers and different type of transformer to process the image. Okay, so much does not require हम लोग को deep knowledge of signal system नहीं चाहिए, but some basic knowledge of signal system. Okay, as we cover the courses, so we will introduce some part of it. Clear? So worried होने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Fine. And finally, as we are processing the digital image with the help of effective algorithm, on which platform? What is the platform required? Now we require for computational, we are using a systems or computers or high-end frame high-end computer system. So if you're accessing the computer system for processing, then I require basic knowledge of programming skills. Okay, programming skill आपको जरूरत है. Now in this case, basically you require a basic knowledge of programming skill in MATLAB or Python. Okay, so what programming skill you require here? What programming skill required here? Whether we are going to use MATLAB programming, okay, or Python. Okay, MATLAB is a simulator, okay, which is having a large number of predefined function. That's the result. ठीक है? So image processing के जितने भी programming है वो काफी बड़े-बड़े programming रहते हैं. So for that we required some of the predefined functions. Okay, predefined functions. So that is the reason we are going for programming language like MATLAB and Python. What a reason? Because reason is we are having already very much predefined library function or library classes that can be directly used, so that for the user point of view it will be easier. Clear? So all of you may be aware of MATLAB. What is MATLAB? So MATLAB is nothing but a simulator which is used for simulating different types of problem. Or we can Python में सबको पता होगा. Now Python is basically very familiar with today's programming language because it is providing lot of feature for the users. Fine. So these are the pre-requirement for your courses. ठीक है? तो आप अगर ये तीनों सब्जेक्ट नहीं जानते हैं तो चलेगा. Data structure, graphics, you can adjust, we can discuss. Okay, but you must have some basic knowledge about MATLAB and Python for the लैब परफॉर्मेंस. अगर लैब में जब भी हम इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तो हम लोग इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ मैटलैब और पाइथन. So make sure that you have some basic knowledge about MATLAB and Python. Is it clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one thing you should be remember in this sessions. Okay. So I require both way communication. Okay. अगर both way communication नहीं होगा then there will be not possible for effective teaching. अगर आप लोग नहीं बताओगे कुछ भी yes no जब भी मैं पूछ रहा हूँ then what I understand you are not understanding anything. So whenever I'm asking something, so do reply. Okay, fine, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or is
Yes,
showing the
sir.
screen? The screen is paused. The screen is visible. The screen is
Yes, sir.
visible. Okay, fine. So these are the some prerequisites for the image processing. So basically, for the time being, you focus on the programming language. Like try to learn MATLAB and basic things about MATLAB and Python. Okay. So what a course outcome? So what a course outcome is after completion of this course. Okay, after completion of this course, what you are going to learn. Okay, course outcome मतलब क्या होता है? Every courses are having some outcome. है कि नहीं? If there is no outcome, then what is the need of studying this course? There should be some outcome, no? अगर उस कोर्स को हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं तो वो कोर्स पढ़ने के बाद क्या उसका आउटकम होगा और आउटकम इन द सेंस व्हाट द स्टूडेंट्स विल लर्न. Okay, so the first outcome will be like to study the image fundamental. That means all the fundamental related thing to the images and the image transformers, image transform necessary for image processing. Okay, the first thing we will learn about different fundamentals of image, then why we need image transformation for image processing. Then to study the image enhancement technique, now we will discuss different enhancement technique of images like removing of noises or removing of blurred images or content enhancing or contrast enhancing. So different enhancing techniques are there. How you improve your images. So these are we will going to learn. Okay, after completion of this course, you will able to learn different enhancement technique. Similarly, we will study the image restoration procedure and segmentation tool. Okay, so different restoration means to store the images in its original form. Okay, restoration मतलब क्या होता है? Image को उसके original form में store करना. So different restoration procedure क्या है? Along with that, we will learn some of the segmentation tool, how to break the image or how to get a entire image में, how to get a piece of information. Okay, this is called something about image restoration process and segmentation tool, and to study something about Wavelet tool and image compression procedures. Okay, image compression procedure. So these are some outcomes that we will going to achieve after completion of this courses. Fine. So what is the book you have to refer? Now it is very important. You have to follow some standard books. So this is a very standard and one minute. Yeah. So it is very important for any subject. Remember, कोई भी subject जब आप पढ़ते हो एक standard book follow करना बहुत ही जरूरी है. Now this is a book which is very much standard or very much famous in the field of digital image processing by Rafael C. Gonzalez. Okay. So this is a book very much famous in the field of digital image processing, okay, which is available in the market, or you can download the soft copy which is already freely available on the internet. Is it clear, the book? So you can note down this name of the book. Okay, this is a foreign author book, which is a very standard in the field of डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग. डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग के फील्ड में ये बुक सबसे अच्छा है. नेम ऑफ द बुक क्या है? रफाल सी गोंजालेस, okay, for digital image processing. Or similarly, you can follow the Indian author S. J. Ram, okay, for the digital image processing. If you are like to prefer the Indian author, then follow this book. Again, this is a very standard book you can use. Fine. Now again, for the lab purpose, now for the reference purpose, you can use this book which is given in the course. Okay. And for the lab purpose, again, you have to use the Rafael C. Gonzalez book for digital image processing using MATLAB. Now you can see this is the digital image processing using MATLAB. Okay, this is basically helpful for you for implementing the different image processing technique using MATLAB, where you will get the programming part of that. Fine. Or for virtual lab, you can visit IIIT Hyderabad website for the virtual lab purpose. So in the lab, we will see so what are the use of the virtual lab, or how we can use the MATLAB for the implementing digital image processing. Fine. For the theory purpose, write down this name of these two books, so which will be helpful for you. Okay. Book number 1 and book number 2. Fine. So let us start. Yeah. So anyone can define me what you mean by image processing? So anyone or anything. When I say the word image processing, what exactly comes in your mind? Yes. Because nowadays, all of you may be aware or not, your day-to-day life, you are using the image processing technique. Okay. आज के डेट में आप लोग इमेज प्रोसेसिंग का टेक्निक यूज कर रहे हो. आप लोग को पता है या नहीं, लेकिन आप कर रहे हो. So when I say the word image processing, then exactly what comes in your mind? Yes.
Sir, image processing is the method to convert image into digital form and perform some operation on it to get a better quality of image.
Okay, fine, good. So so whatever image we get, so first we have to convert in digital form. Then we have to perform some technique on that image. Then after performing some technique, so we will get and better or enhance form output. Any other thing? Any other answer? Any other answer? So let us see what is digital image processing. So digital image processing is nothing but processing of an image, digital image, while using an effective algorithm. Okay, while using the effective algorithm, so that we will get an enhanced image. Okay, enhanced image क्या है? Now enhanced in the terms of, it can be anything. Enhanced in the terms of better image, or enhanced in the terms of boundary line, or we can say enhance करना है with respect to the user requirement. Okay, so what actually, if you see the word digital image processing, so basically we are having three words there. One is digital, second one is image, third one is processing. Okay, what the first word? Digital image processing. Okay, if we define that one, so it's nothing but processing of, you can say digital image processing is nothing but processing of digital image by the mean of digital computer. Now we have to process. Now we have to perform some process or processing technique on which किस पे करोगे processing technique. Now we will apply some processing technique on a digital image. Okay, how will perform this technique? With the help of digital computer. Now this entire process is called, digital image processing. Okay, you think about how to define digital image processing means processing of digital image. Okay, now I'm very much focusing on digital image. ठीक है, digital image ही क्यों बोल रहे हैं? We will discuss in the next slide. Basically, images are two types. One is analog images. Second one is digital images. Okay, now in your course, basically we deal with processing these digital images. Okay, how you are going to process? By the mean of what is the platform? A digital computer. So we will use some digital computers to process this image. Okay, or we can say it uses an computer algorithm, or we can say how this processing is achieved. Now in here, how this processing achieved, we are using some effective algorithm. Now I have to process an image. How the process is, I have to use some effective algorithm. Okay, on which platform? On a digital computer platform. So why we are processing? In order to enhance the images. Okay, in order to enhance the images and extract some information. Okay, this point is very important. So we have first thing what you have to do now, no doubt you have to enhance the images. Along with that, you must able to extract some related information. For example, if the image processing is used for a cancer detection, ठीक है, अगर हम बोल रहे हैं एक इमेज ले रहे हैं हम, suppose there is a CT scan or MRI, okay, which is not clear. Suppose this is a blurred, okay, blurred image. So if I process this image for detection of cancer, so I have to process in such a way that now I have to process this image in such a way that after processing, the output images must provide some information in this field, something to related to the cancer. Okay, so why we are processing? No doubt, first enhancing the images as well as to extract some information that is useful. Okay, we have to extract some information that is useful. Fine. Or we can define as the input of the system will be a digital image, and the system process that image with effective algorithm. And what is the output? The given image as an output. So what was the input? What is the input of this process? Now I can say. So input will be an image. Okay. Now on that image, we will process something with the effective algorithm. Then finally, we will get an output at image. Now you can see in this example. Okay, yeah, example. Now this is your image. Okay, this is a real image in your real world. So what is the image? So we are having a lift. On a lift where we are having a water droplet. Okay, now you can see here the lift के ऊपर क्या है, water droplet है. Now what I have done? Now I've captured these images with the help of a device. So device used here is camera. Camera से ये image को capture किए. Now what I will do? Now I will provide this digital image. Okay, whatever the image captured in camera by the camera, whatever image captured by the camera, that image is provided as an input to digital image processing. So digital image processing is nothing but your a computer, digital computer. Okay, digital computer, where along with that, where we are using some effective algorithm. यहाँ पर क्या कर रहे हैं? Effective algorithm को use कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? Effective algorithm. That means we are processing something and we are getting the final output. What is the final output? The final output is also in terms of images. Fine. Also in terms of images. Now you can see here how the final output is differ from the input. Now you can see we are enlarged the part of water droplet. यहाँ पे देखोगे आपको water droplet का जो part था वो बहुत ही छोटा था. Now it is not clear. We are not clearly visible. What we are done? Now we are zoom the part of water droplet so that we will get clarity about the water droplet, or we will get the information about only this part. That means we are only interested about the part of water droplet. So this is process image. So we can say this is process image. So it is clear? It is clear? So how defined?
Yes, sir.
How defined? Simple definition क्या है? It is a processing of digital image on digital platform while using some effective algorithm. Or we can say, what is the input? Input will be your digital image. Okay. Then on that digital image, we will perform some digital image processing. Okay. Then what is the output? Output will also be in the form of digital image. This is very important thing. Okay. Input जो होगा आपका डिजिटल इमेज रहेगा, आउटपुट भी जो होगा आपका डिजिटल इमेज होगा. Clear? So one of the best example that you are using nowadays, can anyone can say क्या यूज करते हैं इमेज प्रोसेसिंग के लिए आज के डेट में सब लोग? Photoshop, all of you have used Photoshop. Photoshop
Yes,
is
sir.
Adobe Photoshop. और छोड़ो Photoshop नहीं, Microsoft एडिट में जाके फोटो एडिट किए कभी आपका? कभी फोटो एडिट
Yes,
किए
sir.
माइक्रोसॉफ्ट करते हैं ना हम लोग, कंप्रेस करते हैं, साइज को कंप्रेस किए या फिर कलर को कॉन्ट्रास्ट कर रहे हैं या ब्राइटनेस बढ़ा रहे हैं, है कि नहीं? सो ऑल दैट थिंग्स आर नथिंग बट व्हाट? इमेज प्रोसेसिंग ही कर रहे हैं, है कि नहीं? कभी भी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एडिटर में जाके फोटो को ओपन करना, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एडिटर में क्या होता है, फोटो बोलता है, क्या होता है, कभी कभी आपको बोलता है अपलोड द फोटो और अपलोड द पीडीएफ साइज और 200 क्रॉस 200 केबी, लेकिन आपका जो साइज अगर होगा 1024 केबी, क्या करता हो? यू स्टार्ट कंप्रेसिंग, है कि नहीं? और समटाइम यू नीड to convert, suppose to get clarity or enhance the brightness, so again will brightness. Okay, now what will happen? You provide the picture or images in the terms of input, then whatever you need, whether you have to reduce the size or increase the brightness or whatever thing you have to process that one, then what is the final output? The final output that you will get, whether it is a compressed image or compressed file or compressed image or some enhance or some increase in context. Okay, so this is basic definition of image processing or digital image processing. Fine. So what are the steps? So basically we in digital image processing, we mainly follow these steps. Okay, there are actually many more steps. We will discuss what is the process, actual process, but time being you have to remember, maybe we will include basically 3 major steps here. First is import the image via image acquisition tool. That means you have to capture the image by the image acquisition tool, whether it can be a camera or anything. Okay, image को capture करना है. Then whatever image that you have captured, then you have to analyze and manipulate the image. Okay. Then third step is output in terms of a process image, which is giving the better information to the user so that you can analyze it. ठीक है, now these are 3 basic steps you follow. पहला क्या है, आपको image को capture करना है by image capturing tool. Then you have to process that image by some effective method. Then output of the result can be alter image or report, which can be based on analyzing image. That means the output will be an image format or process image format that will provide some information. Fine. Now image processing are 2 types. One is called analog image processing, which is not in your course. Fine. दो टाइप के इमेज प्रोसेसिंग होते हैं। एक आपका क्या है, एनालॉग इमेज प्रोसेसिंग है, जो आपके कोर्स में नहीं है तो हम इसको फोकस नहीं करेंगे। और सेकेंड टाइप इज डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग। सो why analog image processing is not in your course or not so much get importance, because the applications of digital image processing, ठीक है, ये चीज याद रखना, क्यों इतना पॉपुलर हुआ, why digital image processing is very popular, because after performing the digital image processing, the applications where it can be used, okay, the application where it can be used are very popular compared to the analog image processing. That is the reason digital image processing is very much popular compared to the analog image processing. ठीक है, क्या रीजन है? एप्लीकेशन ऑफ डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग आपका बहुत पॉपुलर है, इसलिए ये आज के डेट में वी आर ओनली फोकसिंग अबाउट डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग। ओके, सम पॉइंट्स अबाउट एनालॉग इमेज प्रोसेसिंग। एनालॉग इमेज प्रोसेसिंग इज डन ऑन एनालॉग सिग्नल, ठीक है। सेकंड, इन दिस टाइप ऑफ प्रोसेसिंग द इमेज आर मैनिपुलेटेड बाय इलेक्ट्रिकल मीन by varying the electrical signals. Now we have to use the electrical signals where, but in this case we have to convert these images in the image format. Now we can directly we can directly process the images, but to manipulate the images in case of analog you have to some changes in electrical means, that means electrical signals. Fine. And the common example include television images. So television images are better example for your analog processing. Fine. So what do you mean digital image processing? Now digital image processing deal with the developing of digital system that perform operation on digital image. That means, so we can directly perform the operation on digital images, so it does not require to manipulate or changes in signals or actual electrical signals there. So we can, whatever manipulation or whatever processing we want to do, that can be directly perform on what, your digital images, and we can get the output. Fine. Why it is popular? So because the application of it can be used all along. Now you can imagine the applications can be used for automation of industries. The application can be used for medical research purpose. The application can be used for aerial images. The applications can be used for remote sensing areas. Okay, so many more applications. अगर आप देखोगे आपका डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग का एप्लीकेशन इन एवरी फील्ड नाउडेज, इन एवरी फील्ड, वॉट एवर फील्ड you imagine, okay, on every field you will get a digital image processing. Even now you may be heard about computer vision. सुने हो नाम? अभी आज के डेट में टॉपिक है कंप्यूटर विजन। यस, यस और नो?
No, sir. No, sir.
और वी कैन से कंप्यूटर विजन मीन्स आज के डेट में रोबोटिक्स वगैरह जो यूज होते हैं ना, रोबोटिक विजन। विजन मीन्स if you how can I explain, in sci-fi movies we can see there are some robot, they capture images, ठीक है, क्या करते हैं, they can capture images and moving, it can be capture images in still as well as moving objects, ठीक है। अगर आप देखोगे आज के डेट में क्या होता है, you can capture the images in still images or moving images. So along with the capturization, simultaneously you perform some process there to extract the information. Okay, that part of computing is called computer vision. Okay, we can visualize the things. Okay, we can, once we capture the image, that can be visualize the thing. So that is the another part. Computer vision is another part where the process image or whatever the information we extracted, that can be used for the analyze purpose. That part is called computer vision. Okay, but we will not deal with the computer vision part. This is again, this is the other field. Okay, so we will only deal with how to process the image, different techniques that are used to process the images. Fine, हम लोग का जो स्टडी इस कोर्स में रहेगा लिमिटेड कहाँ रहेगा, so how to process the images, ठीक है, what techniques we are using, what are different techniques we are using the processing, that means what are different algorithms we are using, that we are interested. Now we are not interested whatever the processed image we get, that how to analyze this process image for better output. So that is known as computer vision. ठीक है, वो process image आने के बाद आप उस process image को क्या यूज किए, कैसे यूज किए, वो particular टास्क को अचीव करने के लिए उस चीज को बोलते हैं हम लोग कंप्यूटर विजन बोलते हैं. Fine. Okay, so we will end our class here. So in the today's class we discuss about what? So some of the prerequisite of the subject. Okay, in this prerequisite में सबसे important है आपका, you must have a basic about MATLAB or Python, where we are going to perform the programming part. Second thing, you must understand what are the course outcome. It is very important in nowadays, because after studying this particular subject, what you're going to learn, this is very important. Okay. Apart from that, the book, very important. Again, you have to follow the Rafael Gonzalez book for the textbook, and for the programming part, same author with the MATLAB. This is freely available in Google. Then we have discussed some what do you mean by digital image processing. Okay. Then there are basically two types of image processing. One is analog image processing, which is not in your course. Okay. And second one is digital image processing, which is very popular. Why is it very popular? Because of its different application or large amount of application in all the field. It is very popular. So we are focusing on digital image processing. So digital image processing basically follows three basic steps. There are many more steps we will discuss in detail, but for time being, there are three basic steps. One is capturing the image or image acquisition, okay, which will be act as an input. Then the input image provided to digital image processing for analyzing and manipulating. Then what is the output? Output will be your process image with some useful information. Fine, clear? So we will stop our class. I'm sharing the attendance for today's class. Okay, next we will continue from here. In the next class we continue from here. यहाँ से हम लोग continue करेंगे. So we will discuss what are images and what are the different types of images we are having. So meanwhile, let me share the attendance. So I do share the slides in LMS. ठीक है, LMS में मैं slides और notes share करूँगा for your reference. But I advise to follow that book. That book is very good for digital image processing. ठीक है, जहाँ पर आपका concept बहुत अच्छा clear होगा. Okay, digital image processing. Okay, I will share the attendance. Just make sure you will give, and I will share in a WhatsApp group. So make sure that those who are present in the class,